a high drive into deep right field. Going back, Tatis at the warning track, at the wall. Goodbye!
Deep to right field, ranging back Tatis, all the way to the wall.
Get into the gap. Is anybody there? No. Here it comes. And the throw. Not in time. And this one is over. McCray hammers one. Deep into right center field. It is out of here.
What is up, everyone? Just checking out Grant McCray's first big league home run, and the San Francisco Giants get the W today. A much-needed win, pretty much a must-win game with Logan Webb going out there and absolutely dominating. This is what the ace of the staff does. 7 2/3. He gets into the 8th inning, allows no runs. I predicted a shutout yesterday. He almost got it. Gets into the 8th inning, allows just 4 hits, 7 strikeouts, 1 walk that wasn't a walk, and the rest of the bullpen comes in. Tyler Rogers, Spencer Bivens locks it down, and the Giants get a win today and some actual hits with runners in scoring position and some actual guys bringing home a runner with less than 2 outs. The Giants actually did a little bit today offensively. 10 hits on the day and 33 at-bats. A double for Ramos, double for Chappie. A couple of bombs today. I mentioned McCray's first big league home run. Casey Schmidt also went deep. And the Giants take it 6-0. Sweep Oakland and the White Sox. This season is far from over. It is far from over. We still got time. Those first 2 games of this series are a backbreaker, and we have to make up for that by, winning today. And as mentioned right there by Robert Rothberg, you got to take care of business in Oakland. You cannot let the White Sox come in here and start suddenly winning games. The team that lost 20 straight. But we won't worry about that right now. We will look at the schedule a little later, but we want to talk about today's game. Mentor Mac keeps the streak alive. $9.99 Hagerstown Suns. For a while, it looked like BP to the shortstop. Thank you so much, Mentor Mac, for that $9.99, 100%. We'll be recapping the game. We're going to recap the game. Grant McCray went yard 100%. 100%. And thank you for jumping in and celebrating here. But yeah. If you want to watch the game a little bit later, you might want to avoid the spoilers because we're about to get into spoilers. I think they will run the table against these garbage basura teams. I don't want to underestimate anybody. I mean, they're still big league players. Damn time we need one from the A's, and no question we need to sweep the White Sox. And honestly, we do. And I'm going to tell you straight up, if the Giants win 2 against the A's and then win 2 or 3 against the Sox, that's not really good enough. I mean, it's okay. Not like I'm going to play taps or something, but because of losing 3 out of 4 here and because of the schedule that's coming up in September, I do think it's imperative the Giants don't win any of the next 5. Don't lose any of the next 5 games. You can't lose to the A's and you can't lose to the Sox. I mean, I expect they probably will lose at least 1. If you lose more than 1, oh my goodness. God forbid they go and get swept in Oakland and then the White Sox come in here and win a couple games. Holy crap. But again, I don't want to even think about that. I will be in Oakland on Saturday. I don't know if I'll be able to go live or anything. Depending on if I can get up there into a section where there's nobody and I had a good connection, maybe we'll do a little play-by-play from the ballpark if I'm able to. And I'm not going to do it like bother people sitting around me. But if I can find a spot where there's nobody there, which is not entirely, unlikely at Oakland. A 7-game winning streak. Let's see. Well, today, 2 against the A's and 3 against the Sox. At least a 6-game winning streak is what I think the Giants really need right now. The problem is, other than Webb and Snell, it's kind of a toss-up as to how the starting pitching is going to do. We saw what we saw from Robbie Ray He was completely off. We have not, Hayden Birdsong is not completely reliable. So, there's some question marks in the rotation, but Kyle Harrison is not guaranteed every time out. It would be great to win 5 straight, but the A's will be taking it personal. Hope we can at least split and then beat the hell out of the Sox. Justin Saw. And we'll see what's on deck tomorrow. I'm going to recap the game. Spoiler alert. Giants win today by the score of 6-0. And right away, I knew that Webb had his stuff. He was hitting 96 on the gun. He was hitting the corners. The stuff just looked filthy. And you can just kind of tell he was going to have a good game today. And he goes 1, 2, 3 to start it. The Giants get on the board in the bottom of inning number 2 when the Giants actually loaded the bases with nobody out. It was an Encarnacion single, Yastrzemski single, and Schmidt single. Schmidt hit a rocket, and Encarnacion was not able to score. And the bases loaded. Kirk Casale came up, swung and missed at 3 straight curveballs. I think he did foul off 1 fastball, but he struck out quickly. But Grant McCray got his first big league hit on a single, a bunt that scored the run, making it 1-0. Luckily, they scored that in his favor and give him a hit. So that's his first big league hit, and it was a big hit. It was actually the winning hit. The winning run of the game was driven in by Grant McCray on a bunt, making it 1-0. Tyler Fitzgerald with a big sac fly, just nice situational hitting right there that the Giants have lacked, making it 2-0. Bottom of the 6th inning, Giants begin to add on a little bit with the Casey Schmidt bomb after a Yaz walk, making it 4-0. And this was off of a relief pitcher, Chavez. Holy mother of God, he's still playing. But yes, Chavez came into the game. Jesse Chavez, been hearing his name since I was a wee lad. No, genuinely, I think Jesse Chavez made his debut like when I was in the Army. Let me see. Yeah, he did. 2000. Actually 2000. Yeah, 2008. Right at the end. So 2008, he made his big debut. Birdsong is not good. Harrison is. I'm reading the comments, but from Robbie Ray is washed. Harrison is hash. Birdsong is boob. Robbie is rubbish. Damn, Tommy. But back to the recap. The Giants got a 6-0 lead after a Matt Chapman double, and that was all they needed. Webb finally looked the slightest bit shaky in the 8th after 104 pitches. They might as well pull him. Rogers finished the inning, and Bivens got the finish to finish off the baseball game. And the Giants win at 6-0. It was a must-win game. It was a necessary win. Puts the Giants back at 500 again. Here we go again. We've been down this road. I disagree too, because Robbie is rubbish on his worst days, but when he's on, he's a Cy Young winner. I mean, the guy can throw hard, and when he's hitting his spots, he's good. But when he's off, you're right. When he's off, he's terrible. Birdsong is a rookie. Let's give him some time. I mean, he's showing what he can do. And Harris out just like Logan Webb was back in 17-18. And now look what Logan Webb is. So our rotation is not the best in the game because Harrison, Birdsong, and Robbie Ray are not guaranteed every time out or even close to it. But, I was going to read it. I read the comments unless it's going to get me canceled. Joe Boyd agrees with me. Tommy Hugsley. Giants will beat Oakland 9-8 in extra innings. Oh, we got a prediction. But, I'm going to be there in the Coliseum this weekend for probably both games to say goodbye to the Coliseum. I mean, what a classic stadium, and there's so much history there. World Series championships going back to the 70s. That three-peat that the A's had. And I'm not saying they're going to – this is the thing. They're not like going to tear it down right away. But whenever a team leaves – always some other team, like I think a soccer team or something has already announced they're going to be playing there. Anytime a team leaves, always some team will take over the stadium for a year or two. It happens all the time. And then eventually it'll get abandoned and eventually it'll get demolished. I give it about 10 years to be still standing. So I could be wrong on that, but this will be the last time the San Francisco Giants play at the Oakland Alameda County Coliseum. So I will be there to check it out. Trolling Birdsong. Eric, you need to hook up with Joe Boyd on Saturday. You guys need to go on a mission to find Farhan's office and calmly tell him what Humm Baby Baseball thinks of him. Use words of your choice. We will do that right before we get kicked out of the stadium. We will do it. I'm glad I was wrong, although we didn't get swept. Yeah, Joe Boyd, I thought you said we're getting swept. I thought you said we're getting swept. They will turn it into a low possible. This is the first time the Giants have ever defeated Max Fried. And I will double check that, but the Giants have never beat Max Fried. Every time he pitches, he just dominates. And that's why I was really worried about this game. But I didn't count on Logan Webb coming out and dominating like he did, but I should have. And the Giants actually scored some runs as well. Very impressive. Okay. I was trying to find this the splits on Max Fried. We're having problems. Here we go. Career splits. Hit pitching career splits. Max Fried. Let's see. All these splits. Here we go. Giants. This is his hitting. Yeah, 4-0 coming into this game. He's 4-0 in 7 starts against the Giants. This is the first time he's just dominated the Giants. This is the first time we've got a win against Max Fried. Joe Boyd, Farhan never signs long-term contracts. That is another problem. Fire Farhan. Well, whoever we hire, Joe Boyd, you think you're gonna like that person? Let's just be all the way real with it. Unless the Giants start winning World Series champs, we always want the GM and the president and baseball operations and the manager fired. That's just how we are. But Max Fried will be free agent and Giants will draw some interest. Yes. Eric, you can give Logan Webb back that beer he told you to hold. Exactly. When I was worried about Max Fried, Logan Webb said, hold my beer, and went out there and took care of business. Let's check out, again, if you missed it, this is a historic moment for Grant McCray, who I briefly met in spring training. What happened was I was in spring training, and some guy was trying to get his autograph. He's like, what's your name? Because he had all these baseball cards and stuff. And he was like, you don't even know my name? And the guy was like, well, what's your name so I can find your picture? And he's like, anybody know my name? And I knew who it was, and I was like, I couldn't quite play. I was like, McCray. He's like, yeah, McCray, dude. Like, yeah, McCray, Grant McCray. I know who you are, dude. And he was real cool. Giants need to draft better. Farhan is not drafted well. He drafted too many busts. Well, hopefully this guy's not one. Let's check him out. Grant McCray with his first big league homer. Whoa.
McCray hammers one. Deep into right center field. It is out of here. And this crowd is standing.
What a moment there for Grant McCray. I seen his dad in the stands, and his dad has a history. Former big leaguer, former professional player. And Rodney McCray. And Rodney McCray, I've been watching at least one clip since I was 7, 8 years old. The famous, every time I watch a blooper video, I used to buy VHS tapes of blooper videos, and we would always see Grant McCray, not Grant McCray, but his dad, Rodney McCray, make this play. Oh, Sorry. I clicked the wrong. Gosh darn it. There it is. Here it is. Here's Grant McCray. Boom!
Courtesy of Vancouver Canadian Rodney McCray, who landed safe and reasonably sound.
So Grant McCray through the wall. That clip was played on almost every blooper reel growing up. Very classic. The Giants need to draft better. I read that one. I was wrong, but this team is not consistent. They won't score anything with runners on base. Jesus F. Hernández dice que Farhan solo está ofreciendo 800 a 700 mil contratos en medio para encontrar los prospectos. No es necesario firmar long-term contracts ahorita. Exactly. Farhan is only offering 800 to 700,000 contracts on dollar contracts on average to farm prospects sign. No need to sign long-term contracts right now. Thank you so much for being here, everyone. 100%. And yeah, we'd love to get Max Fried in free agency. I'm glad I was wrong, though. We didn't get swept. Yes, 100. So 6-0. And I'm pretty sure we already know the player of the game, but I'm going to let you guys vote because some of you might want to vote for McCray. I mean, and he had a great day. You know what else had a great day? Casey Schmidt, Matt Chapman. So McCray, Schmidt, Chapman was great defensively. Ramos got a double. So I'm not 100% that Webb will. I think Webb will win this poll, but I don't know if it'll be unanimous. So I'm just going to throw it out there because you guys, this is a democracy and you guys get a vote. All right, it's out. Can I show Grant bunt? Yeah, I could probably find that. First big league hit, first big league RBI, and not only that, it was the game-winning hit.
Yes, does this guy have a bunt? Yeah, he'll bunt for a base hit. It's in his game.
And he's safe on the juggle. And Darno is down.
We asked, does this guy have a bunt? Yeah, he'll bunt for a base hit. It's in his game.
Boom. Very nice. Nice bunt right there. Base hit. And we got another super chat. Corona Accounting Solutions for the W as in Webb. Logan Webb gets the win today. He has been absolutely lights out. And right now, that 1-2 punch, everyone who's saying if the Giants make the playoffs, they're just going to lose anyway. I mean, I totally disagree. You go into a wild card series with Webb and Snell starting the first two games, they're very easily Giants could win that series. Now, I'm not saying that I would favor them in a 7-game series in the NLCS and the World Series, and they're going to go all the way. I mean, obviously, that would be the dream. That would be amazing. But I do think Giants could, with this 1-2 punch, if they could just somehow get into a wild card series, could have the edge in that series with Webb and Snell. And yes, you probably have to win a third game as well. But with Webb and Snell, then you would have 3 opportunities to win a third game if you could win those 2. But Webb, and you might be able to throw Webb again in Game 5 of that potential series. But Webb has been excellent, and last 7 games doesn't look as good, but if you just get like the last 3 or 4, he has been just lights out. So Logan Webb, loving what I'm seeing from him, super confident. Team effort games are the best. Congrats to Grant McCray on his first homer. Welcome to the San Francisco Giants, Logan Villafuerte. Jesus F. Grant McCray has speed and knows how to bunt and has bat speed. Work on 2-strike situations. super happy to see him finally promoted to the big leagues. And a lot of young guys are coming to help. This Giants team has had so many players contributing. You know, a lot of times they're sent back down, back up. Guys, you know, David VR or whatever. We got some depth. Guys who are up here the whole time pretty much, who've been just steady contributors, who, you know, didn't all play today, but we got dudes on this team for sure. And it's a great group between this team and in the minor leagues. Is it enough, though, to score enough runs to win consistently enough? Haven't proven that. Today, yeah, we scored 6 runs. But what are they going to score tomorrow? What are they going to score Saturday in Oakland? I'm not trying to go to Oakland to watch the Giants score 2 runs all weekend. So hopefully we get some runs this weekend against, you know, the A's pitching, which is not exactly elite. They do have some good arms, but obviously if they were that great, they would be better than wherever the heck they are right now, which is 51-70. Let's check out what's going on in the wild card. Giants back to 500, and we'll also check on the poll. Right now, 3.5 out. The Reds have won 4 in a row. The Cardinals have lost 4 in a row. So the Cardinals have dropped down. The Reds are back in this thing. The Cubs are falling out of contention. The Pirates are, after 10 in a row, they can go ahead and play taps over there in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. They could probably play taps at this point. If I'm a Pirates fan, I'm probably playing taps right about now after this 10th loss in a row. But as for the Giants, man, they're just hanging in there, just teasing us all year long, just hanging in there. Right now, 500, 3.5 out, and I think over the next few weeks, we're going to know. We're going to know. They just failed to really tell us, are they good or not? Are they the real deal or not? Happy to hear Giants won 1/4, but 1 out of 4, but didn't watch the game today, going to be honest, though. Thought the Braves were going to sweep. Never forget about Logan Webb. $5 super chat. Thank you so much for the support. Jim Thurlkill. Eric, it's easy. Webb, Snell, and pray for an earthquake. It worked in 89. Well, the earthquake, I don't think, helped the Giants in 89, although they were probably going to lose that series anyway. I remember getting ready to watch Game 3 at Candlestick Park, watching the pregame interviews, and then the ground started shaking. And it was like, we got an earthquake here. Oh, my goodness. We're about to have a freaking earthquake right here because I'm going to start jumping up and down. Mentor Mac. Silent support. 99.99. Now that's how you support the channel. From now on, thank you so much.
Now that's how you're supposed to drive. From now on, that's how you drive.
What an amazing, I can't even talk. What an amazing super chat from Mentor Mac. That is so amazing. But also Jim Thurlkill, never forgotten. Jim Thurlkill has been supporting the channel for years and years. Corona Accounting Solution is basically carrying the channel on his back, along with Mentor Mac, Jim Thurlkill, Randy Runolfson. If you see anyone walking down the street and they just got the whole Humm Baby channel on their back with all the videos and all the live post-game shows, and you're like, dude, you got the whole Humm Baby baseball channel on your back, you know who it is. It's one of these amazing subscribers. Thank you so much. And all members as well, Manuel Zavala, Jesus F.A. Hernandez, and the Cali Okie Connection, and all members, Daniel Berry, Sports Highlights. Thank you so much. Let's play Bye Bye Baby. I'm not sure if I'm in tune. You know what? It doesn't even matter. When the Giants come to town, it's bye bye baby. Every time the chips are down, bye bye baby. History's in the making at Oracle Park. Cheer for the batter, spark. If you're a fan of Giants baseball, sing bye, bye, baby. If you wanna be in first place, bye, bye, baby. Listen to the broadcast on KNBR. You'll see exactly who we are. San Francisco Giants, and it's bye, bye, baby. San Francisco Giants, and it's bye, bye, baby. Thank you all, Jesus, Mentor, the Cali Okie. Tomorrow's an off day for the Giants. The River Cats will be playing out, and I might go there to Sacramento to watch that because they are doing a giveaway. And it's the Core 4 statue right there for tomorrow's game. First pitch 6:45. So if you see me in Sacramento, say hello. There's Brett Wisely. He's been a huge contributor this year. Faith and Family Night, Saturday, August 17th. Faith and Family Night for the River Cats. They're doing it. They're actually doing it. So big stuff happening this weekend there in Sacramento. Who all is on the team right now? Reggie Crawford is there. Sable Reeds, obviously. Tyro Estrada on rehab. David Villar, obviously. Marco Luciano was sent back down. My personal favorite, Donovan Walton. Will Wilson, holy cow, he's still in the system. Hunter Bishop, Yusniel Diaz, Luis Matos, of course, Wade Meckler, Chase Pender, and the rest of the crew in Sacramento. So they'll have a game tomorrow. And then it's off to Oakland for the Giants. And I'm looking forward to that series as well. Other than that, have a great day, everyone. Thank you for being here. I do appreciate it. Not going to let a beer beat me. I want to thank everyone who sent a super chat today, yesterday, and for the entire history of this channel, and everyone who will in the future, and everyone who's sent even a single penny to the Humm Baby Baseball channel. That's how we can do these live games, live post-game shows. That's how we can cover this team in depth. That's how I can have the time to put up the videos on the channel because of your guys' support, and it's never forgotten. You all are, I mean, so generous, so generous. I mean, I have never sent that $99.99. I can't say that I've ever sent that a super chat like that. And I was on YouTube long before I actually started my channel. So I used to support channels, and I still do support channels at times. But this kind of support is really appreciated. It's not forgotten. I think about it all the time, every single day, whether I'm live here or not. It's never forgotten. So I do appreciate it. Joe Boy, Jim Thorokill, everyone else, thank you. How is Crawford doing? That's our first round pick. He's got a 2.95 ERA this year, 14 games, 1 start. He's got the strikeout stuff is pretty dang impressive. 30 strikeouts in 18 innings. From Connecticut. He's injured right now. Looks like he's on the injured list. I don't know who's going to play tomorrow or whatnot, but I might get some footage. Check out the Humm Baby Prospects channel. I'll throw some of that up there. Other than that, you guys have a wonderful day. Make sure to hit that thumbs up button and hit that subscribe button and be back on Saturday. Might be a car video. I might go down Oakland here with my brother. I'm not really sure who I'm going to go with or whatever, but well, obviously not going to be in studio because I'll be at the game this weekend, but we'll still find a way to do a post game some way, somehow. So keep an eye out Saturday. Until then, you guys have a great one, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.
swing, and there's a high drive into deep right field. Going back, Tatis at the warning track. At